WKNTV. I'm Jillian, and this is my co-anchor Brayden, and this is the Nightly News.
Let's travel to a new place this time. How about Scandinavia? It looks like the weather in Scandinavia is looking kinda white. Winter is coming soon for them. They were mostly snow-free during the winter of 2019, but I guess it's catching up to them this year. The weather in Scandinavia is currently around 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Because this faraway future is kind of short, let's travel from Scandinavia to 3 different places that you can view the Northern Lights. One of the best places to go and watch the Northern Lights is Denali National Park in Alaska. It is a great place to see the lights because they reliably appear there. Headlands Dark Sky Park in Michigan is also an awesome place because you can see the stars in the Northern Lights. It's a fantastic place to take a picture and paint it. The last great viewing spot is Hotel Aurora in Finland. They have a lodge there with some wicked views.
Hey Jillian, how late did you stay up on Tuesday to watch the election results?
I only managed to stay up till 10. What about you?
It was about the same for me, but it was probably a later night for a lot of people. Okay everyone, let's get ready for the Inside Scoop with Nick about Election Day.
As of Wednesday night, voters across the United States were still waiting to see how the results would trend in the battleground states of Nevada, Pennsylvania, Georgia, and North Carolina. A winner had not been declared in the presidential election, and both Trump supporters and Biden supporters were feeling the anxiety of having to wait for all votes to be counted. According to the Associated Press, Joe Biden has 264 electoral votes, while President Trump has 214 electoral votes. Although these states are still toss-ups at the moment, we do know that Georgia, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania are all leaning towards President Trump, while former Vice President Joe Biden is leading in Nevada. These states are all battleground states, crucial to winning the election. If projections are right about all the states' votes, President Trump would need to win all 4 battleground states to win the election, having 274 electoral votes, including Alaska, if he were to secure all 4 battleground states. Joe Biden, needing 270 electoral votes to win the election, would only need to win Nevada to take the presidency. President Trump doesn't believe this, claiming that he prevailed, wanting to stop all incoming voting tallies. "We'll be going to the U.S. Supreme Court," is what President Trump said, which raised concerns because no elected leader has the right to unilaterally order votes to stop being counted, according to nytimes.com, also saying that this was a reckless attempt to hijack the electoral process. Aside from the presidential election, there were also different local elections that varied by states. In Missouri, there were local elections for the National House of Representatives, which varied by district, and there was also the gubernatorial race, among others. In St. Louis County, Ann Wagner, Republican, was re-elected to the House of Representatives, serving since 2013, beating Jill Shoup. For the gubernatorial race, Mike Parson, Republican, was re-elected to a second term as governor of Missouri. In the presidential election, Missouri was Republican again, voting 57% for President Trump, 41.3% for Joe Biden, and 1.8% for other candidates. With the result of the election still unknown, and President Trump claiming to take the election to court, who knows what to expect in these upcoming weeks? Will we find out the 46th president in a couple of days, or will the suspension last longer than it already has? Find out next time on The Inside Scoop.
I hope all of you had a great Halloween. We sure did. So in celebration, here is our news crew's favorite trick and favorite treat.
My favorite trick is a riddle. How many months have 28 days? All of them. And my favorite treat is probably Jolly Ranchers. Anything Jolly Ranchers.
My favorite trick is, jokes. So, what do you call a pile of cats? A meowton. And my favorite candy is probably
favorite trick is probably the ones that like the little kids tell. And my favorite treat is probably a Snickers or Reese's.
Want to hear a funny joke? Where is the best place to shop for hockey shirts? New Jersey! I think I deserve a piece of candy for that joke. And my favorite candy is Three Musketeers.
Remember that all the in-person school activities are canceled and will remain postponed until all grade levels have transitioned into the new learning schedule. There is still one virtual club opportunity this afternoon.
Knitting Club with Miss Shendel will be held virtually today from 3:15 to 4:15. Any student interested in learning to knit or refining their knitting skills is welcome to join in the fun by jumping into the Zoom link sent out in the Nipher News family email this week.
One last quick thing. Want to make a movie? Want to be in a movie? Then get involved with Hindsight 2020, Nipher Student Film Festival. The next Zoom meeting is this Thursday, November 5th at 3 o'clock. Email Mr. Anich at the email address below for your Zoom link and start your adventure in the filmmaking.
This is Jillian
and Braden signing off. And remember, you belong at Nipher.
You belong at Nipher.